Yeah, sticking with this infantry slash mech build, these Vikings are really helping him in the air. And there's 2 missile turrets here, so I don't know if that's the right angle to come in at. Unless he can sneak all the way around and drop him in the mineral line, which he is not doing. And lost 1 Overlord, but luckily he does not lose any fully loaded ones. And looks like Cass isn't really able to do much about this. His troops are way out of position, and this fortified position here is slowing him down even. And looks like these roaches are going to snipe a lot of supply depots, and Cass is now supply blocked because of it. He could even escape out of here, which he successfully does. Great drop there by MadFrog. Cass losing a lot of supply depots, getting supply blocked. Planetary Fortress coming in. I love seeing those in games. Coming in at the high yield. Perfect location for it as well. And that's a lot of SCVs clumped up. And these guys are... Maybe these guys are going to pretend like they're dropping. Oh, they're just going to start spewing creep everywhere. And he now has 24 mutas. And I'm not sure what these guys can do against all these troops here. Losing 2 of them there. Also losing an Overlord. Oh, not losing an Overlord somehow. Looks like they're going to go straight for the high yield. Snipe out 1 missile turret, force 1 to be cancelled. And this is going to go down. There it goes. MadFrog wisely spreading the creep here. Ground Carapace level 3 as well, and an Ultralisk Cavern coming in. There it is. And sorry I missed that. And a little battle going on. These mutas are just going to clean up easily. And he's got a lot of Marines. And especially with infantry weapons level 2 coming in, that'll help clean up those mutas quite well. And getting a lot of free Overlord kills too, which he is just barely has enough Overlords. He loses 1 more and he needs to start rebuilding. And he loses 2 more, but there are quite a few Speedlings in his base now, catching 1 Marine out of position. And there's just stuff going on everywhere at the moment. And these Speedlings are just wreaking havoc. 2 Marines getting out of position there. And I don't know, does he still have Banelings? He's got 8 Banelings hiding from me. Somewhere. There they are. And the Terran has set up a little encampment right outside the Zerg base. Right outside all this creep here. Vikings with their range of, I believe, 9. Yes, range of 9, gonna get a lot of Overload kills. And looks like at the same time MadFrog is doing a roach drop while he's building barracks and more barracks. Also moving in with his mutas, and it looks like it might be a base race at this point. And these siege tanks are not in the right position at all. They really need to unsiege and start moving forward. And looks like these Banelings weren't able to get any actual kills off. Although he did pretty much destroy the high yield there. 1 medevac getting caught out of position. Chaos moving in, completely sniping the Satcher here. Taking out the natural. Doing that annoying Terran tank crawl, or tank push I believe it's called. And all these Banelings, oh, they just destroyed that whole infantry. Although there are quite a few Vikings in the air, and this Ultra way out of position. Got an armor of 6 though. There's just too much infantry for him to deal with. And I don't know what else the Zerg player can do. He's got a lot of resources. Gonna snipe out that Baneling's nest there. See if these 3 Ultras can really do anything. Gonna load him up into the medevacs. Very nice there by Cass, saving what he can. It's always nice to cut your losses. Could probably turn around and snipe that Ultralisk. He had 2 health there. He can probably combine to a drop here on this natural though. I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if that's the right choice, but he was moving quite a few drones. A little bit off though. Another Overlord going down. And MadFrog is now supply blocked. Ultralisk getting 5 kills there. All that splash damage. And what else is going on? There's still a roach in here. Somehow. And Hunter's secret missile being researched. I didn't see any ravens. There's one raven on the field. There it is. And these mutas and ultralists are going to move in here, do some damage. Wisely backing out. They would have easily lost all of the forces there. 8 overlords in production as well. I don't think that's exactly necessary, but hey. Couple of infantry units getting caught out of position. And Cast is quite low on resources. Nice PDD thrown down. Very quick reaction. MadFrog has a lot of resources though. And a lot of low hit point mutalisks. And 2 ultralisks getting picked up and dropped off right away. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh well. Cast gonna lift off here and go to the island. And gonna try to expand here, but he needs to kill off this overlord so it can stop spewing creep. Because obviously you can't land where there's creep. And where's that Hunter Secret missile? It's completed now, never mind. That'll really help against all those mutas. All these mutas gonna move out here. They're probably gonna try to get a surround here on this command center. Or not surround, but a little bit of a flank, I guess. Splitting up, taking out an SCV there, very nice. I think he can actually take this down. There's only 1 Viking in the air and a handful of Marines. What he really should have done is move right across here to get the advantage of that cliff. And sniping out something there, I apologize for that. And there's a lot of ultras on the field. I don't know if this is a good idea though. Because all these ultras are going to get choked up at some point, especially with all these buildings just sitting around on the map. Also getting Corvid Reactor, which gives those ravens an extra 25 starting energy. And Adrenal Glands also being researched. That'll be great for those ultras and speedlings. And this raven can't exactly do anything at the moment, except for a PDD, which actually helps quite a lot. I was gonna say because he can't exactly use the Hunter Seeker missile, but PDD sure did help. And this hatchery here at the high yield is quite low. Finally getting this resaturated. Looks like 2 medevacs gonna move across. I believe MadFrog can see this with these overlords. And these are filled with just marauders. He really needs to drop these off now. There we go. All these mutas coming in, gonna easily clean up these marauders, of course, because marauders cannot attack air. And revealing that he has like 1,000,000 ultralists. And I think this might be MadFrog's time to push. All this infantry ball here. And getting all these speedlings. Now he has a ton of gas and pretty much no minerals. And morphing in a ton of banelings here for all this infantry. 2 overlords chilling up here. And this raven does not have enough for a Hunter Seeker missile. He is quite far away from that. The siege tank's going to set up a nice little Terran contain, which I have come to hate. And morphing in a ton of banelings here, 18 of them. All he needs to do is just get these banelings coming in at the right angle and completely snipe out all this infantry. A very nice spread of tanks. You can see the ridiculous coverage he has. And infantry armor level 1, vehicle weapons level 2 as well. And looks like both players are playing fairly defensively. I think Cast is pretty much ready to end this. MadFrog is just trying to get up his next bit of forces. There we go. Gonna do a nice little Bane Rain, hopefully. That would be very nice to see. Especially with all these Marauders. No Marines to really snipe out the Overlords. But there they all are. And where did they go? There they are. Keep these guys selected. And both players just kind of dancing around, waiting for someone to make a move, but nobody wants to. And this Raven must have used a PDD at some point. Muta's still flying around the map. And looks like MadFrog is ready to end it, getting a nice surround here, splitting up both of his forces. And looks like these Overlords could have been a little bit earlier to the party. Nonetheless, very nice. And this 6 armor for these Ultralists, +1 attack as well. These Banelings weren't even able to do anything. This is definitely lights out for Cast. There's nothing else he can do. Cast leaves the game, not even GG's. And as you can see, these Ultralists just would have cleaned house with these buildings, doing 80 damage against structures. But guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my channel, subscribe, rate, comment, whatever you want to do. Baneling bomb me if you want. This has been StarCrizzle signing out.